guys, welcome back to DevBees. So today we'll be doing a tutorial on the YouTube Shorts UI. So hope you guys have a good build time. So let's get started. So guys, this is the YouTube Shorts UI we are gonna build today. So this has some functionalities like scrolling functionality. Then we can like and dislike, and if we want we can undo our icons. Then so we have this cool music GIF. So all that and more we are gonna build today. So let's dive right in. So here I have a scaffold. So I'll just hit run so that the app would be opened up. So what we are going to do is recreate the UI of YouTube Shorts. So before we start building the UI, we need to add the data points, that is the data. So let's do that first. So here I have a separate dart file for adding all the data files. So here I'll create another variable called shorts list, which is a dictionary. So it has like key value pairs. So each key represents the index of the video. So here we have the first video as 0, as the index usually starts from 0 to the value, whatever value we want. So 0, we have some list which contains the details of the video. So I'll just type the order in which we are gonna give that list. So first we'll be giving the username actually. So here I'll be giving username. Then we'll be giving the video or the image. Here we are using GIF images. So here we'll be using instead of video we'll be using GIF images. So here you can give image or GIF or video actually if you are using actual videos. Then we'll be giving this is actually before this we need to add the the profile pic. So next the second one is the profile pic actually. So we have the profile pic, then the image or video, whichever we want. Then comes the caption that we give for our videos. So in this case it's GIF images. Then we have the comment section, I guess, the comments and the likes. Okay, so we'll be going in this order. So first we have the 0th element. For that we'll be just making sure the code is correct so we can run it properly. So just put a semicolon here. So that determines the end of that line. That means the end of that variable actually. So here first of all we have to give the username. So this username, first one, I'll give some random username. Then I've imported some images into my project. So I'm using those images. You can use network images as well for the profile pic. So here I'll be using the images from my folder, local folder. So you can either use our own the data points I'm giving, or you can use the data, your own custom data. So so as to make it your own customized version of YouTube UI, I mean YouTube Shorts UI. So after this we'll be giving the image or the GIF actually. So the name, you need to make sure it's as same as in our folder. So this is how the names of the images are stored in our folder. So it shouldn't have any difference in that is, it should not have any case sensitive difference in there. So then next we have to give the caption. So I'll just give some random caption here. Then I'll give the comments. not sure about if it's the comments or the likes first coming first. I'll just go with it. So we have the first section complete. Similarly, I'll be giving the second section, which is the second list of items. So I'll just copy this to make it easier. So instead of 0, I'll be giving 1, and the name I'll be giving something else. You can give anything you want. You can give your own name or your own custom username or something. I think there's 4 only. So I'll just name it. Okay, so we are done with the data list. So next we will be moving on to the UI. So to access our data, we need to create an object or instance of that class. So that class name was YT data. So we need to create an instance of that here. So let's just do that. So I'll just give so here I have YT data. I'll give a name. So now we have our class being instance. Here we have created an object. So now we can access all the data from that class into our current folder, current file actually. So let's start. So first of all, I'd like to wrap this inside a safe area. So let's just do that. Okay, let's see how it looks. So now you can see there's a defining border there, black border. So now inside this we'll be giving a body, which is a list view builder. The context, and index. So before that, I'll just give a the total length of the the data list that we have given. So give that. So item count is YT data, which is our instance of that class. So we're going to call inside that, we're going to call the shorts list, and we need the length of that. So length. So here I'll be just returning a container for now, or else I'll just return the class itself. We are going to create a custom widget for this. So let's return widget. I'll be naming that widget as shorts list. Okay, so we'll get rid of this squiggly line, red squiggly line, by creating that class, that widget. So we'll be creating it as a stateless widget. Now you can see that error has gone. So inside this, I'll be creating some fields so that we can get the values. So let's create that. So first of all, we need the name, which is basically the first, I'll be giving it in that order that I gave in the list. So first it was the name, then was our profile pic. So profile pic was a URL, like the file location. Then we have the video, or I'll just name it as video itself so it won't create much confusion. Then we have the caption. So if this is the caption, next should be the messages or comments. Oh wait, we need to give the likes also. Likes and then comments. So let's check if this was the order that we have given before. Okay, first it was the likes, then the comments. Okay, so now we'll create a constructor for this so that it won't show any error. And we'll close it with a semicolon. So now we are good to go. Okay, so now we'll populate the shorts list here. So first we need to give the name. So the name is, we need to access the values from the shorts list. So YT data, so inside YT data we need to access the shorts list, and in that we need to access the values, not the keys. So values, then we need to get the element. So each element is the list. So this is basically that the index that we are giving here is going to go from 0 to the maximum, that is this one. So it will go from 0 to this value minus 1 actually. So there are a total of if there are 4 data, 4 videos, then we'll have 0 to 3 of the index. So we'll give it as index itself. So we have the list, the corresponding list. So then we need to access the values inside the list. So again we'll be using element at, and this time we'll be using values like 0, 1 and all. So first was the name, so its index is 0. Similarly we'll be doing for the rest of them. So here it's profile pic, and make this change here. Next was it the video. So this is 2. Then we had our caption, which was 3. Then we have our likes, just 4. And this is 5th one and the last one in all our lists, which is the comments. Okay, so now we have created the body. So next what we're going to do is we are gonna populate our shorts list UI. So let's do that. So if I just hit Ctrl S, it is not going to show anything because I haven't built anything here. So all these values will be passed down to this widget actually, but we need to build it inside this one. So here we'll be building this. So before that I'll be giving some values. I'll give a bool if is like and is dislike. So we have that toggle action of the like button and the dislike button. Then we'll be, instead of container, we'll be using a stack. So stack has mainly children, and the first child would be a container with the okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just create a file called constants. So here I'll go to project, and inside this I'll be creating a dot file called constants. So here I'll be giving variables like width and all. So where width equals why is it going like this? I'll just import the material package also. Okay, it's not okay. We'll leave this. I think that wasn't a good idea, I guess. So here I'll be creating a variable outside. So here I'll have a width, or we'll just call it W. Actually we can't do this because it should be inside that state. Okay, so that's why it's showing error. So I'll just create it here. It's a bit tedious, or I'll just create it here like I did for this. So it's a double value actually. See if this works here. Okay, it worked here. So I'll give a height also. Instead of K, I'll give W. Okay, I'll give height. Just it's not needed. Okay, so now we can access these values inside here. So the container width would be W and the container height would be H. So it's easier to access it like that. So next we'll be giving a child, which is an image.asset, and the image name is our video name, so it's like the video. So we'll just give video. I'll just convert this into stateful. It's set here. Okay, so it's widget.video, and now if I hit Control S or hot restart or something, you will see that image coming up. So I want this image to fill the entire screen, so I'll just give a fit property also. So a fit property of box fit dot cover. Let's hit Control S, and you can see that image has covered the entire screen. So that's all with the container. So next we'll be moving on to the next child. So next we'll be giving a padding with the padding of edge sets only the top of, I want to say, 25, left of 15, right also 15, and the bottom padding of 8. Okay, then we need a child. Child. I forgot to put comma here. So for child, I'll be giving a column. Let's just hit Control S so it reformats the code. Okay, now it's easier to type. So the column has children. So first one is a gesture detector, which is basically to exit from the this screen. So inside this I'll be giving navigator pop. So that's how you exit the screen. So what is it that you have to tap, and so we need to add an icon or something so that you can see where to tap. So I'll just add an icon. So icons.arrow, the color of white, and the size of 32. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, now you can see the the back arrow has come up. Next, we'll be adding another icon. So this would be the icons.camera. So the same properties as before, color of white and size of 32. So let's see. Okay, you have to give it inside a row. Okay, so I'll just convert this to row and wrap it inside a column. So that's easier for me to do. Then I'll give a space, main axis spacing. Okay, that should do the trick. Okay, now we have the camera and the back button. Next, we'll be giving inside the row, column. So we'll just collapse the row here. Okay. Now we'll give a sized box with the height of our height property and multiplied by 27, approximately 27%. Then we'll give another row with a main axis and the children, which is a container containing a column. Sorry, we have to give the child. The children as icon. First child is the icon. So here I'll be using Qt icons. So usually when I type, it automatically imports all the packages. So if yours is not automatically importing, it might show error. So just you need to import those packages. And we have to give some color. So I'll give a color of white and a size of 30. Then I'll give a sized box. Of height 28 and again a row, similar properties actually. So I'll just copy paste this. Just have to change the icon. So here we have a gesture detector actually. So inside the row we have a container with a column. So I'll just give here a gesture detector. So that's basically our like button. Give a set state and set the state of is like equals not is like. So it's like toggling. them false. Let it be false at the initial state. Let's see how it looks. Okay, cool. So we have created our first first two buttons. So we'll just copy paste this to create a second button, as it has the same properties, just some values to be changed. So inside row I have to change this like to dislike, this also, and here it's thumb down. Then I have to give here dislikes, the text itself. Okay, so that's done, I guess. See? Okay, now we have the dislike button also. Next, we need to add, we'll just copy paste this and we'll add down, as we have to add buttons. So next I need an icon. So I don't need gesture detector here. I'll just remove this. It's okay if you give it. You can add functionality later. So here I'll give message round on it. And I don't want this one. I have no state here, so I'll just give it white. And here instead of this, it's widget dot comments. Comments is the messages. Okay, next we need to give the share button. So after row again, I'll add this, and here I'll just make it empty. And here we'll give another icon, give it repeating icon this time. Okay, we need a share button, so we'll give it as white, and instead of dislike we'll give share. Let's see how it looks so far. Okay, now we have let's say 5 buttons. So after this, okay, after the row I'll be giving a size box again with the height of 10. This time a row of main axis, space between, and some children. So let's add the children now. First child is a container with a width of W star 0.6, so 60% of width. Child is a column with a cross axis alignment of start. So the first child would be a text which has the caption. Just widget.caption, and we'll give a style, just text style, color white, let's give font size of 80. Then we'll give another size box with the height of 10. And have a row with some children, and this is where we are going to give a profile pic and all. So give a circle avatar, of radius 15 and background color of white. Sorry. And we have another circular avatar whose radius is lesser, so we have like a border like property whose radius is 12.5, and the background image is an asset image where we give our profile pic, so widget dot profile pic. So let's hit Ctrl S. Okay, our profile pic has loaded. So after this, the size box again with the height of 10. Sorry, it's actually width of 8, with the text, having a text next, which is our caption. Sorry, it's the name actually. Okay, the caption. So it's name, style, text style. Sorry. Color is white. Then we have a font size of 16. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, now the name has come. God, this is very annoying. Put all the commas. So that's all in this container. Next we'll add another container. So this is basically for that that music bars going. So here I'll give a height and width the same, so I'll give 36. And the color of white, so it has like a border. Then I'll give a child, which is a stack again. So let's see how it looks. Okay, now we have that container, and let's give the child, inside the stack we'll give the children. Is container. It's actually a single child. We'll wrap it inside the center. So this container has a height of 32 and a width also of 32. And the child is an image asset. So here I stored the local file as well for the GIF image of the bars of music. So we'll give, just /music bar .gif, and we'll give a fit property. Fit property of cover. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay, so now we have completed the YouTube Shorts UI. So hope you guys had a great build time with me, and if you want to check out, this is how we got, you know, our output. So this is the second image, second GIF, and as you can see, if I click on this, it doesn't show there, I guess. Let me just check. Just to restart the whole thing. Okay, I guess I didn't provide the set state. Where was it? Okay, somewhere here, I guess. Yeah, we have give set state for his like. So why isn't it doing? There was a small error, so all these lines, it should be declared before this function, so that's why it wasn't working properly. So I just declared it before the function, so here I'll declare it. Okay, these two I guess should be inside this itself. Okay, now let's just run it. Okay, now both are. Okay, this is his like. This is also his like. I think I forgot to change here. Yeah, that's it. So this is actually his dislike. So if I hit Ctrl S and if I change it, so here I can like and dislike if I want, and these are the the outcome. This is the second video that I used in my data set. Then we have the third video, which is one of minions. I guess most of you are familiar with minions. Then I've got another GIF image. So these are the 4 images that I've used. So you can use more or even other set of images or even video if you know how to use them. So that's it for today. So hope you guys had a great time. So do like and subscribe to our channel, as we'll be posting more content.